So that's the plan. And so what I'm going to do is begin by saying that, I thought when Corona happened and all of this stuff, that it would be even more important to celebrate the folks who are really stepping up all across our city to help each other. And so there are now, of course, too, we have dozens and dozens of nominees. And so there's lots. We're just going to talk about a few today. But it's something we're going to try and do more often, actually, than we used to, because in this time of need, so many people are stepping up. And that's an awesome thing about our city. And so we're going to go through a few here with you. And I want to share their story. And then we'll pause and would love to hear more from them. So in no particular order, our One Albuquerque Awards, our first one we want to give to Matt Mays. He is, as we talked about internally, one of the nicest people that all of us in the mayor's office have met in general, but he also does incredible work. And he's been stepping up right now, helping every department during the COVID-19 crisis. And in this time of social distancing, we're really relying on technology more and more for all our different kinds of communication. And Matt is the key person behind the digital communication online that we're doing on our city's website. So when you go there and you see this sort of Corona banner and everything's actually front and center and organized, that's because of all the work Matt's doing. And also at a time when every department feels that their information is urgent and important, all of that comes to Matt's inbox. And so he does a great job getting through it. And because of him, the city's really providing excellent information to the public. And so as busy as he is too, everyone agrees, Matt, you're still bringing a smile to work and keeping a great attitude through it all, really demonstrating that One Albuquerque spirit. So congratulations, Matt. And we got a certificate here for you. And I'll hold it up just so everyone can kind of see it in the traditional way. And I'm going to give it to you virtually. There's your certificate. And we'd love for you to share a few words if you're up for it. Thank you, Matt.
Well, thank you, Mayor. I really appreciate it. It's incredibly humbling and a huge honor to be receiving this award right now, especially given the moment that we're in. I do believe that this is the time that public service really shines, and this is what public service is all about. And I just want to say thank you to you and your administration. Thank you for my colleagues in DTI, the Joint Information Center, and everyone at the city. And special shout out to my partner, Marty, and my family for being there through all of this.
Oh, wonderful. Thank you so much. Well, our next winner is, I shouldn't say winner, it's not really a contest. Our next awardee is Michael Yang. And Michael called the mayor's office when Corona hit, and he called and started to offer to help. And Michael's part of the Chinese American community of Albuquerque. And what he did is he rallied the community to donate to the fight against the virus on a number of fronts. And he's rallied this community to also volunteer to help. And right now, the Chinese American community of Albuquerque has raised $9,202.22, which has been able to help pay for 26,000 pieces of FDA-approved medical masks. And this, of course, means that 669 N95 masks and other PPEs have been donated, 1,150 medical masks, and 10 protective goggles to First Choice Community Hospital in the South Valley, also 6,000 medical masks to Presbyterian, 4,000 to UNMH, 900 to Superior Ambulance, 13,000 medical masks and PPEs have been donated. And so donations are still ongoing, and they're making contributions now to our police department, our fire department, our senior nursing homes, even now reaching out to the Navajo Nation and medical facilities in Santa Fe and Los Alamos. So Michael and the whole community, the Chinese American community of Albuquerque, thank you so much. And what a tremendous example of leadership and being part of One Albuquerque. And so I want to hand it over to you to share a few words. And can't wait to hang out in person. I know we actually tried to get this done early on, and we're just going to have to be digital for now. But there you go. Congratulations. We'll make sure and get this to you. And I know Alan Armijo has done a lot to help with this project too. So thank you for working with Alan, and Alan for his work on this. Michael, go ahead.
Hello.
Michael, yeah, can you hear us?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry, just now it's coming.
Oh yeah, well, hey, we're at least the group on the phone. We'd love to hear a few thoughts, words from you. Share with the group here.
All right. So we are starting. But first of all, and glad to see you, the mayor, the team. So we are starting the March 19 because we are from the Chinese American community. We have a few the professor, including the Intel engineer, and also the New Mexico Asian Family Center. We are together and to working on to get a staff and like the mosque from our community and collect money and to purchase masks and to donate to healthcare workers. And until now, we already raised like $10,000 and then almost like 10,000 masks from the community people. And also we purchased like 260,000 the mask, the medical mask. We already donated a few like Presbyterian Hospital, UMH Hospital, Lovelace Hospital, including the Cancer Center, and so on. Some places including the Navajo Nations because there are a lot of people, they need a mask right now.
Well, great job. And we went through some of the statistics, I think 13,000 in total. Thank you so much to the community and for your leadership. And I was saying too, can't wait to celebrate in person at some point when all this clears. But thank you so much, and extend that to the community for me too. Thanks so much. Well, we should move to our next winner here. And Michelle, we're going to put you on cue. And of course, you have a famous last name, and that all of us debate how to say it. Gracious, where am I out on that? Oh, nice. I'm getting head nod.
Got it.
You know, Michelle is someone who works over in the Pyramid Building, Plaza del Sol, and in one of our departments that a lot of people don't hear enough about. But she does a bunch of different things. And so lately, she's been supporting our economic development department by really helping put together our micro business relief fund and helping us understand geographically how to make sure that it's equitably distributed, but also took advantage of our metropolitan redevelopment areas, which are geographic in nature. And so she reviewed 1,400 applications and was able to kind of literally map out a way to kind of equitably and in an accelerated fashion set up that program. And I know, Michelle, you've been helping in other ways too, through the city, even some of the stuff we're doing around where our services are provided and where our drive-up Wi-Fi is and all that. And so we always get a quick turnaround, and all the wonderful material people see online when it's a map usually comes from you and your team. So thank you so much. We want to give you also a One Albuquerque Award. And so here it is, and congratulations.
Thank you.
I'd like to share a few words with the group.
Well, thank you very much. I'm very honored with this award. It just made me feel really good and know that what I'm doing is making a difference. And I also have a great team to support me in the planning department in our division. So I'd like to thank them as well. But thank you so much for this opportunity, and it's wonderful. So thank you so much.
Awesome. Well, congratulations, and thank you very much. Now, we do also have a Volunteer of the Month that we want to acknowledge, and this is chosen by our Volunteer Advisory Board. I see many of the members on the call, so it's great to see your faces, those of you who are on video. and also our community engagement team that helps put this together. And so we want to honor Ted Mascarenas. Ted he's a front end manager at Smith's Food and Drug Store at Paseo and Holly. And he's been volunteering his time, despite all of that, at CLN Kids for many years. And he also supplies the Locker 505 program with clothing for students. And Ted's also a photographer, and he auctions off his prints, and all the proceeds go to CLN Kids. And so he's known also as an excellent cook. He makes trays of enchiladas, which are in high demand right now, but he gives them to CLN Kids, which is, of course, another great nonprofit in our community. And so he even sets up parties during Christmas and other occasions to gather food and clothing for the kids. So right now, of course, Ted's not able to volunteer directly at CLN Kids and Locker 505 because they've closed. And decided to prepare and donate food items that he cooks now to firemen and nurses in the community. So just Ted, appreciate all you have been doing, and also that thoughtful transition in a time of need for another great group of people who I'm sure could use some good home cooked enchiladas. And so he's currently donating lunch to 6 fire stations and to UNMH. So Ted, thank you so much. And here is your volunteer award. Thanks for demonstrating that one Albuquerque spirit. And would love to hear from you if you have a few words as well.
Yes, Mayor Keller, thank you so much for bringing my name out there. I mean, I'm kind of humbled about this. It's not something I was looking forward to, to get my name out there. Like you said, I've been with Smith 44 years now. And so being a front-end manager, I'm able to talk to a lot of my customers and to a lot of my employees. And I kind of get a lot of the employees to help me out whenever we do stuff for the CLN Kids and for Locker 505. So I have that opportunity to be able to talk to a lot of people. But like you said, right now, they're both closed. So I still have all this energy and I like to cook. So I decided, because of all the anxiety and the stress and the worry that everybody's going through, I thought if I can just make 1 or 2 people smile, then it's worth it. So what I have been doing is my first venture was I fed about 50 nurses at New Mexico at UNM Cancer Center. There was about 50 nurses there. That same week, I fed 2 fire stations lunch. Last week, I did another 4 fire stations lunch. And I have already for Tuesday and Friday of next week, I have 2 more stations each day. I want to try to see if I can get really all the fire stations if I can through all this. But I dedicated my time and my effort and my cooking to feed first responders. So this is what I decided I'm doing, and it's kind of taken a course of its own. I've got 4 people from work doing some baking for all the goodies and everything while I do all the rest of the cooking. So that's just something I like to do, and it just makes me feel good when I put a smile on someone's face.
Oh, awesome. Thank you, Ted. That's just amazing. And so also appreciate, what you're even doing in your day job now. I'm sure, before this, people never really said thank you, and they probably should have anyway in some ways. But now, of course, you are one of those frontline people that we need to hold up. So thank you so much for that too. And stay healthy and keep up the great work. Thanks so much.
Thank you.
I think with that, we're going to wrap things up, but appreciate everybody. And I also appreciate the muted clapping. I saw a lot of it. Those of us who could see each other, that was great. Next time we'll try and coordinate like an unmuted clapping for everyone. So Megan, you and I can work on that one next time. All right. Thank you guys so much, and enjoy the weekend and stay healthy and safe. Thanks.
Thank you, Mayor.
Thank you.